Hey everyone, it's Brian with McDuff's, and today I'm going to give you a quick tutorial on how to use artificial intelligence when listing eBay things. And I know the whole controversy about artificial intelligence is just crazy right now. It's kind of unregulated. It's going to be regulated soon, hopefully by the government. And in this case, it's a really harmless use of it, I believe. I didn't see any exact downsides to using it, but there are a couple things you need to keep in mind. So I'm going to show you a listing that I no longer have actually, but I'm going to use it as an example. So I pulled it up here for you, and it's just a textbook, literature textbook. And so I dropped the picture in there, put in the title. I should have capitalized that. Its location, and then I put in as much information as I could. What was really helpful was by putting the ISBN number, which is kind of like the barcode for books. It's a little different number than you might see for UPC, but anyway, I put in the ISBN number for the book and as much information as I had about it. I put the topic, and it's a hardcover and all that kind of thing, and I put in all the information. I didn't. You can put a description in here. This condition will not affect the results of your description. So where this comes into play is, and this is where the time saving really pays off here, is I always would see this button down here. It says use AI description. I never clicked it before. And one day I just said, oh, I'm just going to click it. I have nothing to lose here. I can always undo it, I suppose, if I don't like it. So I went ahead, put as much information as I could. I clicked the AI description. And let's see what we have here. And it comes up with a pretty good description. You do need to read them because sometimes, if for some reason you put in the wrong information at the top, it'll reiterate that information down here. Or sometimes it's not exactly right. Like I'll put the author as the publisher and things like that for books. So this hardcover textbook titled Prentice Hall Literature is a great addition to any young adult's book collection. Written in English and published by Prentice Hall in the United States, this book covers a variety of literature topics that are sure to keep the reader engaged. It's perfect for those interested in literature and is categorized under books and magazine categories on eBay. Now that's pretty good. It sounds like it's a book that someone's just going to purchase just for reading and putting on their shelf, but it's really a textbook. So I'm going to undo it. And then I'm going to try it again. And it usually will come up with something a little bit different. In this case, it does. The hardcover textbook is an essential addition to any young adult's reading list. Features engaging, thought-provoking literature from various topics, including poetry, drama, and fiction. And it does do a pretty good job, but you do want to read through it. We're just going to make sure everything looks pretty good. If you put in the materials that it's made of, like let's say you're selling something that is made of metal, it will say made of sturdy metal, and it'll kind of harp on how durable this is because it's made out of metal. And it always comes up with what we call a call of action down here. Get your hands on this gem today. Discover the beauty of literature. That's a little bit much, I think, there. So I'm just going to delete that. So when you go down, you can just go down to the end and make sure you have all your other information in there correctly and just click list. And so far this AI has really saved me a lot of time, because that's one of the things that if you ask anybody lists a lot of things on eBay, it's one of the things you hate doing is come up with a description that will get the item noticed. Because eBay does look for lengthier descriptions in there. This will say it's a good condition, or it's a book. You don't want to do that. So this really helps with all that. You can always undo it and then put in your own description there. But so far, I would say that every time I've used it, it's come up with a description that rarely needs to be changed in any way. And if it is a change, it's usually a minor thing. Like what I notice that usually if I put in the wrong information up here, it puts in a description, and that's usually where the issue is right there. So hopefully this helps you out, everybody. My goal is to make your listing experiences and selling experiences on eBay a little bit better, and hopefully this video helps you out. But I would give the AI a try and see what it can do for you. But just make sure that you put as much information in this description areas here as you can. The more information you put in there, the better your AI description will be. And of course, thanks for watching.